All right. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly oracle and energy reading from me, Sarah from Divinely changing things up a little bit this week. I'm going to do authentic card pulls. I'm a little nervous because I do use magnification to read the cards. And so normally I pull ahead of time so that I can read the cards ahead of time. But I'm thinking like I want to do this more authentically. And so I appreciate your patience as I continue to practice different ways of presenting the content. And so this week we have, of course, the big news is the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's the launch of summer. It's the shift from Gemini, which is an air sign, into Cancer, that's a water sign. And so we have that shift happening, and it's obviously like the longest day of the year for us here in the Northern Hemisphere. And you still have lots of planetary support for expansion and abundance and growth, with Jupiter still in Aries and Chiron still in Aries, and both will be there for quite some time. So you still have lots of support there. Of course, Mercury is back in Gemini, so he's speeding up, and Mercury is like our kind of our brain, right? It's like our mental space. And so, and then of course, Venus, which is the planet of values, money, relationships, has been very active, been making lots of planetary transits, most of this year, and actually most of the last 2 years. She's been an important part of what's going on as far as shifts in our relationships and shifts in our money and things like that. So lots of other transits occurring, but I think I'll leave it at that. And so I really feel, Aries, like it's a time for it. It's been time. You've been in this space of like growth and expansion, and you've got all the support to do so. So whatever it is you are wanting to create, we have so much Taurus energy. Taurus is an earth sign. Taurus is about things that you can touch. And so it's creation, it's hand making, it's hand creating and creating something. And it's funny because there's been several astrology schools drop in the last few days. Lots of people are launching product in the near, right, at this time. And even one of the astrologers mentioned Etsy shops and things like that. And so pay attention to what you're up to, what other people are up to, and sort of support each other's energy around that creation, that presence of physical products, or even that presence of growth and expansion, right? Astrology classes are basically like in higher education or learning, and this is just a lot of energy around that. And so let's pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. And I'm working on acquiring some more Oracle decks. I get really bored really easily. And so having only the same 3 decks to choose from is actually, to me, kind of boring. So thanks for tuning in to these videos, and let's see what we got for y'all today, this week. What's going on? I have a magnifier on my phone that I use to read the cards. And we have the Potion card. This is the card of reminding yourself to practice self-love. This is the basic bitch card. And so it's, what are the things that are going to bring you, what's the potion? What's the potion that's going to bring you the love that you desire of yourself? What's the potion? What's the concoction that's going to take? It's funny, I was just doing an essential oils presentation the other day, and I was talking about potions and mixtures and things like that. And this is, this is like, what are the basics that are going to bring you love to yourself? What are those activities, events, traits, characteristics of things that are going to support you in self-love? And so you know, it's okay to be selfish during all of this, right? And really learning more about yourself and learning what it takes to make you happy in this crazy time that we're in, right? And it's getting crazier by the day, it feels like. And so I think I'll leave it at that. Kind of experimenting this week, so probably going to be a little less, a little slower, all of that. I do have a couple of announcements. Number one, I did sign up for one of the astrology classes, so I'm super excited that I'm going to be diving in deep to actually, I learned the astrology by watching astrology forecasts and studying it on my own a little bit. But I'm super excited that I'm actually going to be learning it for real. So I start a 6-week class the week of on July 1st. And so, but the other announcement, speaking of Etsy shops, is I'm going to be reopening my Etsy shop, and it's going to be many of my crochet pieces and some of my mom's knitted pieces. And we'll be doing that probably towards the first of the month as well. So plop the link down in the description box if you are interested. I thought I would show you a couple things that are going to be coming to the Etsy shop. And one of them is, I'll show you the orange one because I don't like pink on the camera. These are scrubbies. These are nylon scrubbies. And I even put a little loop on the top so that you can hang it on the side of your sink, or you know, whatever. If you've got a hook or something like that, you can hang it. These are nylon. They're scrubby, but they're also like a thick medium yarn. There we go. So these will be nice and nice to work with and to scrub if you're cleaning a lot or scrubbing your dishes or things like that. I do have a yellow one as well. Sorry, it didn't get in the mix. So these are going to be sold in sets of 4 for now, and in these colors. So I have I have a pink one. We have turquoise, the orange, and the yellow. And so these will be $15. That is the lowest I'm willing to go by the price of the material and the time it takes me to make them and things like that. So $15 for a set of 4, and that's going to be available. And then I also have, my mom makes the knitted toppers on the towels. So this is a fall themed one. She's even got a little leaf button on there. So it'll hang over your stove handle or whatever. So there's that one. And then I grabbed this really cute snowflake one because I thought it was cute. And so those are coming to my Etsy shop very soon. I'm going to try and get it all together by the 1st of July. And hopefully I'll have that done. So that's what I have for you this week. Thanks for your patience. Doing these a little bit differently this week. I don't know if it's going to last. Well, we'll see how you guys respond. If you guys like them, and comment on them and things like that. And let me know that you love them, or let me know that you don't love them, so that I can change how I do the presentation. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you on the next report. Stop recording.